Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. Emmanuel Acho is a New York Times bestselling author, an Emmy-winning television broadcaster, and a retired linebacker. He began making videos all under the umbrella term of Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. In these videos, he is joined by various guests where they discuss topics ranging from Roe v. Wade to mental health and how they connect to the racism Black people face. I chose this resource because it reminded me of videos I have watched by Jubilee called Middle Ground. In Middle Ground videos, people are brought onto the set and asked various questions about awkward or difficult topics, such as, would you get an abortion? To which they would go to either side of the room if they agree or disagree. Then they would come back to the middle of the room where seats had been set up, and they all talk about their opinions and experiences despite whether they agreed or disagreed with the question. Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man reminded me of Middle Ground videos because the goal of both series is to foster open and honest discussions about different topics that many tend to avoid having conversations about because of differing opinions. Both series also allow for open conversation about these harder topics without hostility or combativeness despite varying opinions. What is social justice? Justice is the concept of fairness. Social justice is fairness as it manifests in society. In a socially just society, human rights are respected and discrimination is not allowed to flourish. There are 4 principles of social justice: human rights, access, participation, and equity. Social justice means everyone's human rights are respected, protected, and promoted. Everyone has access to equal opportunities and the resources necessary to thrive. Examples of social justice issues are racial inequality, gender inequality, and LGBTQ+ rights, although there are many more. This series seeks to foster understanding and empathy by providing a platform for open and honest conversations. By sharing personal stories and perspectives, the goal is to promote empathy and bridge gaps in understanding. Acho confronts stereotypes and misconceptions about race, which encourages viewers to question preconceived notions and challenge harmful stereotypes that perpetuate bias and discrimination. Through this, he also prompts viewers to consider their role in perpetuating or challenging racial inequalities and encourages personal growth and accountability. The series serves as an educational tool in which, by educating the public, the goal is to raise awareness and promote informed discussions about race. By addressing uncomfortable topics head-on, the series encourages individuals to engage in conversations about race and social injustices that may be difficult, but are crucial for fostering understanding and addressing systemic issues. Because of this, another goal is creating more inclusive spaces where individuals feel comfortable and are able to confront these societal issues. These are some examples of Acho's episodes, some relating to social justice, some relating to anti-racism. Though each episode has a different topic, some include news footage covering the specific topic of discussion, while others have real video footage relating to the discussion of that particular episode. Having real news footage or real video footage about the discussion topic in these videos helps all viewers realize the credibility and legitimacy of each topic. Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man episodes breach topics that are supposed to be thought-provoking and impactful. And because of the integrated media footage and video footage relating to each topic, these videos would be able to achieve that thought-provoking and impressionable goal within student viewers as well. It would also be very easy for students to watch these videos and then recreate their own version of Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man as some sort of project relating to the curriculum. Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man can be a valuable resource for educators who are looking to facilitate discussions on race, racism, and relating topics in a classroom setting. It is important for educators to create a supportive and respectful environment for sensitive discussions, and this series is an effective lead into making that happen in the classroom. Educators who aim to achieve cultural competence within their students can do so through showing these videos because the topics covered can be relatable to many people and their backgrounds and experiences, as well as educational for those who may not be able to personally relate. It would also be very easy to integrate this series into relevant parts of the curriculum, such as history, social studies, or ethics classes. Connecting the discussions to broader themes related to equity, justice, and social change can be a great addition as well. Here I have 3 highlights, the first one being that the series is known for fostering open and candid conversations in a way that encourages understanding and empathy towards others and their differences. The second is, as the title suggests, the series does not shy away from addressing uncomfortable or difficult questions. It confronts stereotypes, misconceptions, and sensitive issues head-on. The third, being on YouTube, this series is easily accessible to a wide audience. This can also be a positive thing in a classroom setting if students are interested in watching these videos on their own time at home and not just in the classroom. Some of the pitfalls, the first one being, while the series features conversations with various individuals, the perspectives presented may not capture the full diversity of experiences with any racial or ethnic group. The second pitfall, the format of short YouTube videos has the potential to lead to an oversimplification of very complex issues. Complex issues often require more time and detail to be completely, correctly, and appropriately understood. The third pitfall, responses and discussions that take place in the comment section or on social media might not always be constructive and poses the risk of fostering hostile conversations. Overall, I think this is a very good resource for all people, but can be also especially useful in a classroom setting. Despite the lack of depth for these more complex issues within the episodes, they can be a good starting point for students and others to dive into more detail about these issues. I also really like how the series provides practical examples of how to engage in conversations about race and navigate challenging topics. This is a great model for everyone, including students, of respectful dialogue as demonstrated in the episodes. The accessible format of the series allows for a more informal and approachable style that makes it relatable for viewers or students who may be new to discussions about race and social justice. It also allows students to watch these videos at home if they so choose, instead of only having access to them in the classroom. My questions are, I feel like sometimes we hear about things in the news, but because they do not impact us directly, no matter how bad they are, they sometimes just go right over our heads. Do you think resources like this one, where we listen to different people speak about topics going on in our world and their experiences, can be effective in promoting social justice within others, or with students who may watch these videos? Do you think resources like this one can be more impactful to students than reading about something social justice or anti-racism related? What is your overall opinion about this resource after what you have heard about it thus far?